everybody, welcome back to the show. My name is Ian Chiquino. This is game number 2 for this EPS tournament, and it looks like XLord is going to 7-pool. This is a pretty interesting map to 7-pool on. It does have quite a long rush distance. I think if you 7-pool, you get your links to the front of his base at 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and yes, he is going to 7-pool. But anyway, let me introduce players while he's building that pool. We have XLord as our Zerg player, purple Zerg player in the left side of the map, and iNsoLence over here on the right side of the map. Looks like he's going to go for a... he's actually probably going to go for a 12 gateway at this point. But let me talk about the 7-pool in this map. So if you 7-pool, you can get to the front of their base at about 3 minutes, 10 seconds. And because of the positioning of this map, and especially if you build down here, it's very hard to wall off with 3 buildings at the early part of this game. So you cannot have a wall off which allows lings to get in the back of your base, and based on the positioning, so he just scouts that out. He cancels that forge. He's going to try and throw down a gateway. He's probably going to be able to throw down another gateway here. He's going to save his money, buy another gateway right now, and this is the perfect response to the 7-pool. Just throw down 2 gateways, get a get a fairly good wall off, and try and bring some some probes down to defend this. So he's just going to start producing some lings. Looks like he's going to go for the all-in ling build, where he's just going to constantly produce lings. Now he went for that second overlord while that pool is finishing, so he has more than enough food. He's going to be able to just stream in lings, building another pylon. That's exceptionally critical, because if they kill this one pylon, all these gateways are done, and then you're completely dead. So even if you don't need the food, throw down this extra pylon. And we're going to have that chrono boosted zealot coming out, and he's not chrono boosting it. That's critical. He's a little late on that chrono boost, and he hasn't pulled down any probes. You really need to get those probes down to that line to wall that off until they got there. But we've got units in the back. He's going to really have to chrono boost. He's got a fight going on. He really needs to be chrono boosting that other zealot. Probes looks like they're going to be able to clean up those few lings, and this other zealot is out, and this one is going to be coming out here pretty soon. So we have 1 zealot, soon to be 2 zealots versus about 5 lings. He should be able to hold this off, but let's check the economy right now. So the economy is basically even. So if he loses any more probes at this point, he's going to be down. So he just lost 1 probe. Looks like he just lost another probe. And this is not looking too hot. Let's see XLord. Is he going into some type of macro play? It looks like he is stopping producing lings. He's just going to start harassing out the 3 in here. Just keep iNsoLence busy while he... drone pumps pretty hard. He did bring another overlord out, so yeah, he's going to start drone pumping pretty hard. He's probably going to spend all of these larvae on drones as soon as this queen gets back around to it. He's just a little too busy over here just trying to micro these lings around and get some kills. So actually, never mind, he's not going to start droning anymore. He's going to build 8 more lings. I guess he figures he's done enough economy damage, and he sees his opponent making all these extra probes and hasn't made any more zealots, and this is going to be a pretty big problem. He doesn't have a wall off here. He needs to really build like these zealots. Actually, that's good. He's going for the forge. He's going to wall it off with the forge, but he doesn't have anything to stop the front from being attacked here. He's got a complete wall off, but he doesn't have anything that'll stop lings from just attacking these gateways and killing them straight out. So iNsoLence is just going to try and get back in this game. I think he's actually behind at this point. Check the economy. He's behind by 1 worker, but as far as the army count goes, he's way behind. We can check the army value of food. So he does have 2 zealots. He's at 200, but the amount of DPS of these lings is extremely high. He's probably going to try and throw down a forge or a photon cannon to fight this off, but those lings are killing that forge so fast. And as soon as they get in there, I think that's going to spell defeat for iNsoLence. Even having enough money to throw down an expansion, XLord is taking that expansion. So the lings do break through that forge, and iNsoLence is definitely in trouble now. He's got money. He could be making... There he goes. He's finally catching up on those zealots, but I think it's a little too late. He really needed to be pumping some zealots out and maybe even go for a counterattack. Trying to throw down that forge to stop any more reinforcements coming in, but it doesn't look like he's even building any more reinforcements. He's just using these units. All these probes are off mining, so he's really in trouble. 2 lings back here attacking that. And these probes just chasing around the lings. The lings, he's smart. He knows I don't have to fight this fight to win. If I just keep those guys off mining, I'm going to keep my economic advantage. I got an expo up. I'm drone pumping. 5 drones coming out. I'm just going to run around. Like, he doesn't even have to be attacking anything to be dealing damage to iNsoLence at this point. So XLord playing the 7-pool off very well. And just continually just playing with iNsoLence at this point. So we have 2 more lings back here. He actually did manage to kill that 1 pylon, so iNsoLence is supply block. He's getting that 1 photon cannon up, but I think he's so far behind in economy right now that this game is basically over. If I was in aTnXLord's place, I mean, there's so many things you could do. You could go for straight up roaches, and that looks like actually what he's going to be doing here. You could either go for roaches or just, you know, tech straight into Vita off 4 gas and then just crush them completely. But roach is definitely a pretty safe bet. Also considering, actually this is pre-patch, so the roaches don't have that range increase. But roaches are definitely safe. Roaches do fare very well against zealots if microed properly. So he's just using these lings, running around here, keeping scouting information. He's totally aware of what he's up against. He hasn't seen a single cybernetics core, so he doesn't have to worry about stalker. So roaches are a really great unit to deal with the number of zealots and even the photon cannons here. Because if at the right angle, he should be able to pick off these buildings without even getting attacked by that photon cannon. So he finally sees that cybernetics core, so he knows it's going to be a little bit before those stalkers finally duke him out. He hasn't started teching yet, not really that important. He's probably just going to go for an all-in right here in a couple minutes with quite a few number of roaches and just take iNsoLence out. So you can see these lings in here, they've just been running around forever, and these zealots have been trying to chase him, and it just hasn't been working out for him. Sneaking around everywhere, just constant moving. So very good job by aTnXLord, just keeping constant pressure. It's causing iNsoLence to miss maybe probes, misses macro, mess up a little bit. And there's some zealots. Heard some zealots. Oh, what were they attacking? Must have been attacking. Anyways, trying to focus down, kill this cybernetics core before it finishes. But it doesn't look like they're going to get trapped. And even pulling a probe down here to block off that top little escape path, so it's a pretty smart thing by iNsoLence. He wants to get rid of those links so we can start thinking. And we got another gateway and a robo coming on. So this robo is pretty smart. I guess he's assuming his opponent is going to be getting roaches, or maybe he just wants to get that observer out ahead of time. But roaches and hydras, it looks like we have quite a few number of roaches attacking from the front, and the roach speed is getting upgraded. And a hydralisk didn't being built. He's very saturated. Income is not even close. aTnXLord almost double. And this is basically, he just needs to attack move in here. He can just basically walk up here, kill this photon cannon, and that's game over. He's going to have nothing in the front to defend it. So these roaches are going to actually come around here to the back. Not quite sure why they're doing that. But we actually have a drop over here on the top side. iNsoLence getting that war prism out, so that's what that robotics facility was for, not for either of those 2 units I thought he was going to get. So very smart, doing some counter pressure here, causing those roaches to have to turn around the whole time. And iNsoLence is actually on the is going for being the aggressive one right now. Warping in some stalkers, has some zealots. He's up to 1, 2, 3, 4 gateways, so he's pumping out pretty hard. He's got a 4 gate right now, and I think aTnXLord is going to have enough units to be able to fight this off. That war prism is going to die. That hydra is going to explode it, and it warps back to wherever it came from. Queen getting picked off there, not too big of a deal, and iNsoLence does GG. So very nice attempt for him on that counter attack. Very smart. He might have actually caught his opponent out of position there, but aTnXLord macroed so hard and was able to wrap that game up with that early aggression from that 7 pool. That was game number 2, and right now we're tied at 1-1. So match point next. See you there.